From a driver making his car flip in a ditch, to idiots trying to commit insurance fraud, this video shows some clips of incidents that was caught on dashcams.
This trucker was driving down the road when a reckless driver suddenly cut in front of him and completely blocked his path. But when the trucker tried to drive away, the crazy guy just kept hitting his vehicle and climbed up to his window to smash his mirror. That's when the trucker finally had enough and decided to reverse straight into the road rager's car, giving him the karma he deserved. This lady was approaching an intersection when suddenly a reckless driver dangerously cut her off from the turning lane. The SUV driver then drove away like nothing happened, not knowing his actions were about to backfire, because a cop happened to see the whole incident and wasted no time serving him his well-deserved karma. This unbelievable road rage incident took place in Arizona after this biker allegedly cut off a Honda driver.
You got a problem? Yeah, I got a problem. Stop it!
But things quickly got out of hand when the guy pushed the biker's girlfriend.
You better f***ing step back right now.
However, the road raging driver still wasn't done and went after the biker again.
You're gonna get mad. You better stop! Stop! Are you done? Are you done?
Once he was on the ground, they called the cops and he got 10 days in jail and a $3,000 fine. This guy was approaching a green light when suddenly a reckless Mazda driver dangerously cut him off. But the driver had no idea he was only seconds away from getting some sweet karma, because a cop witnessed the entire incident and wasted no time going after him and pulling him over. This trucker was driving in a construction zone when a reckless Mini Cooper driver dangerously overtook him on the right. But when they both stopped at the next traffic light, the driver got out of his car and angrily approached the filming trucker. However, it was only when he returned to his car that he realized his right mirror had been ripped off by a traffic cone, giving him the karma he deserved. This trucker was driving in Romania when suddenly a road-raging driver dangerously overtook him and brake-checked him to a complete stop. But after getting the back of his car smashed, the Mazda driver and his passengers immediately exited their car and started blaming the filming trucker for the collision. However, their ridiculous insurance scam attempt backfired as soon as the trucker stepped out and pointed at his dashcam. In the end, the driver was found at fault and got his license suspended. This trucker was driving in Australia when a road-raging SUV driver suddenly overtook him and brake-checked him. But the driver didn't stop there and slammed on his brakes again, causing a minor collision. When they both stopped, the SUV driver immediately got out and tried blaming the filming trucker. However, since it was all caught on dashcam, he was found at fault. This guy was driving down a highway in Ontario when a reckless driver suddenly started tailgating him. But as if that wasn't bad enough, the road-raging driver then overtook him in a no-passing zone and dangerously brake-checked him. However, his little stunt completely backfired, and after losing control of his car, he ended up in the ditch. This trucker was driving peacefully across a bridge when out of nowhere a pickup driver slammed head-on into her truck. Miraculously, the truck stayed on the bridge with the terrified driver inside, and once firefighters arrived, they successfully lifted her back to safety. This trucker was crossing an intersection when a black pickup truck suddenly cut in front of him from the turning lane. But the reckless driver had no idea his actions were about to backfire, because a cop witnessed the whole incident and wasted no time serving him his well-deserved karma. This guy was driving across a bridge, casually eating his cookie when a pickup driver suddenly started merging into his lane without signaling. But instead of backing down, the filming driver executed a perfect pit maneuver, sending the pickup spinning into the railing. Then, without even reacting, he checked his mirror and continued eating his snack. This man was driving in China when a cop suddenly threw himself onto his car's hood. The officer later accused the camera of intentionally hitting him. However, the dashcam footage proved what really happened, leading to his arrest and the punishment of the other officers on the scene.